Hold on, I gotta ask you a question. Why do you think the anti-federalists chose the reason why they come up with that?
But you gotta remember, they federalists, we anti-federalists.
So remember, this is our clarifying questions portion. We're asking questions from our explain.
Why would they, I was 3 men who wrote 85 essays.
Loving how she's going back to her notes to find some answers to support her. Everyone else should be as well. Going back to those notes. And I would re-ask my question again, Mallory, because it might not have been clear. 10 more seconds for your questions. 10 more seconds for your clarifying questions.
That makes sense.
Yes.
All right. Bring it back, whole group. Loving how we got on silent. So this is our time to ask whole group some of those questions that our group members might not have been able to answer. I know Mallory's group had some questions going on that weren't answered. So she's going to pose to the whole group for you all to answer. Remember, discussion protocol. Once Mallory poses the question in slant, thank you, Mallory. Thank you, Wizarian. Once Mallory poses the question, whole group, you raise your hand and Mallory will call on you. Go ahead, Mallory.
Who wrote 85 essays and published it in the newspaper. Okay, it was like those were major concerns, and they were like 3 important men. So if people was to agree with them, that means they have a strong point, and more people were like.
I love the silent cheers.
More people will agree with them because they important people.
Your question was, why would they put it in the newspaper?
No. My question was, why were these 3 men the only one that wrote 85 essays and published it in the newspaper?
They might be because they created the law, so you want to be in.
Elaborate, Armand. What do you mean they created the law?
These people created the law of the government, so since they created it, they want to be involved in getting people to think about we need to change the government.
So give me more specifics. That was very general. Help him out. Let's think about it for a few seconds, everyone. So Armand just gave us a good point. He talked about how those 3 men. Who were those 3 men again? Before we get into that, yes, Riera.
The 3 men were Alexander Hamilton, James Madison, and John Jay.
So Alexander Hamilton, John Jay, and James Madison. What was their role in it? They had a specific role in something. What was that something? They had a specific role in something that might give us a little bit of insight on Mallory's question. They had a specific role in something dealing with the government, that would lead us to kind of answer Mallory's question about why they were the main 3 people writing these papers. Loving how people are going back to their notes. Hands are popping up. Light bulbs are going off. Loving how we're back in our notes. Tracking our paper. In slant. All right, Miss Johnson. Tracking Miss Johnson. Hold on, give us a little bit of time to get there. You say it again. Page 70, paragraph 3. So, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead and continue. And what is the Constitution again? Somebody explain that to me. What, just in general, what was the Constitution? So I'm gonna give us some think time. See some hands coming up. Some think time though. What was the Constitution? Love how we're going back to our notes. Go ahead and chat with your partner to see if y'all can together as a group come up with an answer. You have about 45 seconds. Go ahead. You need to make sure you're engaged. You want to make sure you're earning the paycheck dollars back that you just lost. Pack it up here on the desk and begin working with your group.
The Constitution is a written document, like, to lay out their laws and stuff and rights.
Who is they?
The state. And then they were like, outline the
You said they laws. Who is they? So put all the. Okay, so put all that together.
A constitution is a written document to lay out American laws and rights.
So what? So then, how does that connect to those three men and the Federalist paper? That's for the group to discuss. I'm coming back. Selena's group has got the definition of Constitution. Now they're thinking about how that connects to the Federalist Papers. All right. Bring it back home group. You can go ahead and join. Your support on the way back to your group. Keep it up, okay? Thank you.
It's the Constitution. Constitution is a book of rules that you.
All right, bring it back together on silent. Hands are in the air now for answers. First question is, what is the Constitution? Second question, we'll come after that. All right. I know Selena got it, but I'm gonna see if somebody else has it. Morgan, go ahead.
The Constitution is like a book of rules that everyone in the government has to follow.
Okay. Now, how does that connect with Mallory's question of the Federalist Papers? Miss Sullivan's on fire today. Go ahead, Miss Sullivan.
Okay.
Loving the support.
They wrote it because that was a part of the Constitution, which said it's part of the law. So they wanted everybody to be a part of it. So they wanted to persuade people by writing. So
They want to persuade. You are almost there. They want to persuade people by what? You said by writing it. By writing what?
the Constitution.
They were part of writing the Constitution. I love the support. She's getting there. If you help her out, you can be looking at your notes.
The essays.
What are those essays called? Somebody help her out. What are those essays called? Did they help? Anna?
The Federalist Papers.
College voice and complete sentence.
The 85 essays were called the Federalist Papers.
The 85 essays called the Federalist paper. So say your point again. Selena, put it all up in both. Listen to my question though before you say it. So actually, Mallory, say your question to Selena so that she can answer it.
Why were the three men the only three people who wrote the 85 essays?
They're the only people that wrote because they dealt with the Constitution, which is a written document of laws for Americans, and they wanted people to follow the Constitution by writing 85 essays.
And what is the connection? Now that we know the definition of Federalist, why else would they be going around promoting the Constitution and the Federalist paper? Based on the definition of of the Federalist definition, why would they be promoting